So you don't have to look too far, and again, Discalton Road Assassins, no Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham Serial Killer, Black Wizard Terrorist, Issue, Dis Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafia, the local mob, Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapo, the local Nazis, that one's got run on it. Sometimes innocent men do have to run. Again, Prince Harry Potter, Prince of Darkness, E.T. Hybridos, Red Dragon, His High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day Fine, September Blue Murder, certainly not mine, so they will pay to make you disappear. So One Big Mad Monster, Porcupine, Serial Killer Lie in Dis Norfolk UK. That one's got gaff on it, there's a big monster gaff. Epic fail. Again, they want everyone to believe it's true, but never the case. 39 on all accounts, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. And all to cover up high crimes, Royal Blue Murder, certainly not mine. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. That one's got mock on it, so never a bad thing to mock the opposition. So I certainly have heard all their monster lies. So I know exactly how they've set me up. I know who, I know how, I know where, I know when, and I know why. Again, all to cover up high crimes, Royal Blue Murder. Certainly not mine. How do I know? Little birdie told me so. Word that came off the Royal Sandringham estate, Killenfields, loud and clear. And I was there, staying in a disused beach hut at Hitcham, 7 miles from Sandringham, North Norfolk coast. So no Black Panther, Sandringham serial killer. No Clockwork Orange, Norwich train station, mountain bike rapist. No Red Car, Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe, Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West, that one's got mob on it. It's the local mafia, it's the local mob, one big setup, and that one's got bad on it. Can see Camilla the Omen Nanny, Queen Witch for details. Certainly will make you the Wicker Man in Dis Norfolk UK. King Charles, Count Dracula. Now they can make a princess disappear, certainly make a nobody like me disappear. That one's got fun on it. So some people do like to play games, have their fun, see if they can set you up to get you done in or boxed up, locked up, throw away the key. Simon Bailey Don't Cry and his blonde host plainclothes lover and her partner, not true detectives. So no mad, deranged, insane, demon possessed, Jekyll and Hyde, number 21 or number 23. Serial killer here, and a very deadly serial killer virus in Dis Norfolk UK, all delivered by Dis Post Office. Royal Mail, Postie Assassins, Vigilantes, Postie Mail. They are the big super spreader carriers, certainly have infected everyone apart from me. That one's got GK on it. Can see Carey Skips for details. So again, no mad monster, no beast of Punjab, Bradford, serial killer here. Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham, all in the bag. Can see MEP, OBE, Lord Muppet McGregor, the Red Baron of Fulham. Not far from here, Dis Mason SS Grandmaster. So one big monster con, one big mad monster, Porcupine, serial killer lie in Dis Norfolk UK. Evergreen Toxic Crown Corporation, Saks Goburn Goffer, Windsor SS, Norfolk Cubus, Coppers, Dis Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafia, the local mob. And there is a man and woman for a while, it's been going on for a while now, coming up and down Skelton Road in their VW silver estate car, ranting and raving, screaming and yelling all their monster lies for everyone to hear. Did get them on video a couple of weeks ago. That last one had 17 and mafia on it. So certainly not me leaving the body of a 17-year-old sex trafficked girl on the Royal Sandringham estate. Killenfields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. And as always, plenty of high crimes, Jack the Ripper crimes, certainly not mine. So no Roy Whiten, White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer, Black Wizard terrorist, disc shooter, really don't think so. How you doing, man, alright? Enjoying the nice weather?
Too hot for me, mate.
So you can see this Skelton Road Assassins. That one's got 1, 2, 3 on it, and used. Again, certainly used and set me up, framed and fixed me, used me as the spare and the fall guy. And 1, 2, 3, that's a very good film, The ABC Murders, Agatha Christie, where there is a murder and a beach up, but the man who was set up as the stock and strangler serial killer, that's not him at all. It's his aristocracy boss who was committing the murders, and that one's also got mafia on it, so the local mafia, the local mob. Can see MP Knobhead SS Bacon for details. So a very deadly serial killer virus in this Norfolk, UK, certainly have infected everyone apart from me. And that one's got lie on it, 666, one big monster con, monster lie, one big 666, monster fix. In this Norfolk, UK, Evergreen Toxic Crane Corporation, Saks Goburn Goffer, Windsor SS, and all to cover up Prince Harry's royal spare behind. New Year's Day find, September blue murder, certainly not mine. Simon Bailey don't cry, and his blonde host plainclothes lover, not true detective. So, no mad monster, serial killer here, and Christian Brunacher was released from prison in Germany a few months ago, involved in the Madeleine McCann case. It's been going on for over 19 years now. They do want to extradite Christian Brunacher to the UK and charge him with the murder of Madeleine McCann. As always, dismiss and cancel White Lodge, the local mafia, the local mob, no Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer here, Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapo, the local Nazis, High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day find, September blue murder, certainly not mine, and Andrew Tristan Tate had just been arrested in America for alleged crimes that took place the same time as the murder on the Royal Sandringham Estate Killenfields. Covered up by Keir Starmer, he was head of Crown prosecution at the time. Made that one disappear. So they do hunt more than birds of prey on the Royal Sandringham Estate Killenfields. How do I know? Little birdie told me so. So no nut in a Hitchin beach hut, 7 miles from Sandringham, North Norfolk coast. Sandringham stock and strangler, serial killer here, really don't think so. And a 4-man crew in this, in a big silver Mercedes-Benz estate car. Did see him coming, so I was prepared, certainly did get me boxed in. Looked like they were licensed to kill and make a problem disappear. So, never a bad thing to mock the opposition, especially in this Norfolk, UK. And again, I have heard all their monster lies, bogus diagnosis and death threats. And that is the disc frame, cliff on that one in 17. Again, Keir Starmer did cover up the murder on the Royal Sandringham Estate Killenfield. So, just set you up as a red car Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B. To get you done in or boxed up, locked up, throw away the key, all to cover up high crimes. Royal Blue Murder, certainly not mine. Prince of Darkness, E.T. Hybrid Host, Red Dragons, so 666 lie on that one. Con on that one. And that one's got Brian on it, that's a big story in itself. So again, No Black Wizard, Sandringham serial killer. And that's Camilla, the Omanani. Queen Witch, just getting some more monster lies in this, all to cover up there. High Royal Blue Crime. New Year's Day find, September Blue Murder, certainly not mine. This Post Office, Royal Mail, Postie Assassins, Vigilantes, Postie Mayor. And Brian Numbnuts Goodman, for elaborate close in this, where I used to stay sometimes when I was in this, and again no this Lawnmower Man here. Crack and Watch, True Detectives, Matthew McDonaghy, Woody Harrison, 22 on that one. The Lawnmower Man, the Yellow King, satanic serial killer riding round in a white pickup abducting children and young girls, so no Dis Edwards Garden Centre, Dis Lawnmower Man here. DC3, Hope Church Now, Dis Lawns Medical Healthcare Practice, Parish Fields, Not So Healthy Centre. Inspector Numbnuts Bunton, Mr. Fixer, Liar Liar, Pants on Fire. No Longer With Us, God Rest His Soul, Two Blatant Lies from a Police Inspector, far bigger than Plebgate. And if you look up Vice True Detectives or The Real True Detective on YouTube, that is based on actual events, that is disclosed in police interviews and statements, how people transform during satanic ritual abuse and sacrifices when they become hosts to ET demonic entities and demon spirits. So plenty of hosts for the hungry, bloodthirsty beasts in high places. No hosts for the beast here. 666 fix on that one, and that really is a big 666 monster fix. All to cover up high crimes, Royal Blue Murder, certainly not mine. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. And Brian Numbnuts Goodman, again, no Red Carmichael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West. No Roy Whiten, White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. And one big assassin in this, riding round in a black Ford Focus. Can see Paul and Sarah, this Waterfront Inn, this Greyhound, this Saracen's Head, everyone's drunk from that poison chalice. Can see MK Roofing for details. So they will pay to make you disappear. Again, has been a silver Ford Focus during the rains in this recently. So Brian Numbnuts Goodman, for elaborate close in this, where I used to stay sometimes when I was in this. Wanted to be kingpin, centre stage, number one player, number one assassin in my assassination. Posting all over social media. That one's got GP on it. You can see Dr. Death SS, Silver Bullet Hume for details. Parish Fields, Not So Healthy Centre. So, and again, man and woman in this, 61 Wilby Avenue, coming up and down Skelton Road in their silver VW estate car, ranting and raving, screaming and yelling all their monster lies for everyone to hear. And that one's got 55 on it. 55 Victoria Road, this Norfolk UK, where I did run a hostel for homeless young men. My Christian calling at the time was never 25 Cromwell Street. No bodies bricked into the walls, under the floors, buried in the garden, and I certainly wasn't running a Charles Manson cult. Again, DC3, Hope Church Now in this, all full of mad monster lies and bogus diagnosis. And no underage rape, pregnancy, murder and burial, another big monster lie in this Norfolk UK. This Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafia, the local mob. Royal Mail, Postie Assassins, Vigilantes, Postie Mayor. And no Clockwork Orange, Norwich train station, mountain bike rapist. I was on a woman's black Dutchy bike, not a mountain bike. All rolled into the black shroud of Sandringham just to set me up further. So Prince Harry Potter, Prince of Darkness, E.T. Hybrid Host, Red Dragon, His High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day Fine, September Blue Murder, certainly not mine, so all in the bag in this Norfolk UK. Can see the Peters Layer Cake crew, did have them out here, all full of monster lies, 7 layers of monster lies. Again, the Peters Layer Cake crew in this. Warnings on Facebook of a Peters Layer Cake crew ambush. Claimed they'd smash my head into the concrete and bite my face off. So 7 twos on that one, 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses in this Norfolk UK, forged in hell. Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis. More bogus diagnosis than on Jack the Ripper, who they've now identified, apparently using new DNA technology. 17 on that one. But no Norfolk Jack the Kipper, Sandringham serial killer, Black Wizard terrorist issue, I really don't think so. So, and again, Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis. Their blue van full of 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses. They want everyone to believe are true, but never the case 39 on all accounts. So Brian Numbnuts Goodman, 4 Elaborate Close, posting all over social media in the Big Dis Facebook groups, and that one's also got 7 twos on it. Again, 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses. Forged in hell, but no Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B. Sandringham serial killer here. Certainly wasn't me. So Brian Numbnuts Goodman, not only claiming I am the Big Black Panther, Sandringham serial killer, but claiming he and only he can prove it. Again, posting all over social media, the Big Dis Facebook groups. Also claiming the Polish will kill me. He did have 3 Polish lads staying with him at the time. Over 700 Polish in this, over 1,200 Eastern Europeans. So they believe that big monster lie that I was responsible for the death of a 17-year-old Eastern European girl. You certainly would be brown bread dead. They would avenge her blood, and that one's also got 7 twos on it. So 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses, forged in hell in their precision engineered black box serial killer frame fix assassination. And crews on my frame fix tail in this Norwich Safewell, North Norfolk Coast, Derbyshire and the Lake District. And a lot of people did try and stir up the Eastern Europeans in this to do their dirty work, make me disappear. But fortunately, I do know a lot of the Eastern Europeans in this, and I was working with some at the time. Daniel and co, who did ask me about it, so I was able to put them in the picture. High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day Fine, September Blue Murder, certainly not mine. Prince of Darkness, E.T. Hybrid Host. Red Dragons, see Prince Harry the Spare for details. And Brian Numbnuts Goodman also thinks he's the #1 poker player in this, but along with everyone else, they do not have a royal flush. They've got Sip 0 Silch nil, a whole lot of nothing, 4 jokers. 1 big monster con, 1 big monster bluff.